Hi everybody, I'm Laura London, author of The Hot and Healthy Body, and I'm here to help you have a hot and healthy body from the inside out at any age. Today is a new episode of Let's Talk with Laura London, and I wanted to talk about goals and goal setting. Now, I also have to tell you, I reached one of my goals that I set about maybe it's 4 years ago now. I wanted to be on the cover of a magazine. I didn't know how it was going to happen. I didn't know anything, but I wrote it down. And today, at the age of 48, I am on the cover of the Platform magazine. So I'm really excited about that, and I really wanted to share it with you. But the reason I wanted to share it with you is because it was a goal that I had and something that I visualized. Now, going back to when I started all this fitness and getting healthy, transformation, one of the things I did, which I had never done before, was to write down goals. I really had never heard about it before, and I know everyone now is really knows that they should be writing down their goals. But I want to discuss with you the reasons why I want you to do it and why it's so important. Because we can have goals, that we want to go on a vacation, or we want a new job or a new car, or we want a better relationship with our spouse. But if they're here and not written down, there's a big difference, because in our brain we're the only one who knows about it, and we can easily forget about them. When we write them down on paper and list them, we start thinking about them, we start seeing them, and we start visualizing them. So a really important step in goal setting is not only to write them down, read them every day, but visualize what you want. Take 5 to 10 minutes every day and visualize. Say your goal is to go on a family vacation to Italy. I want you to write that goal down. I want you to read it every day. I'd love for you to share it with people, because sharing it helps that vision to grow also. But to visualize yourself, your family, getting on that airplane, checking into the hotel, going to the Leaning Tower of Pisa, going to all the beautiful places. You're on the gondola everywhere in Italy that you've always wanted to go. The Vatican. See yourself. What does it feel like? Because ultimately, the reason why we set goals is not just to accomplish something, but it's for a feeling that we get, a feeling deep within us. And that also helps us to flip that switch, that internal, I call it that inside switch that we flip when we make a decision, when we take action, when we set a goal. So now you have this goal, say, of going to Italy with your family. You've written it down. You're reading it every day. You're seeing it maybe every night when your head hits the pillow, and you're visualizing how that's going to feel. That's what's super important, because when you can feel and see those goals and those visions, they're so much more likely to come true. Now again, I set that goal about 4 years ago of being on the cover of a magazine, and you know what? I put it there. I put it down. I've always had it, but I've never actively thought, how am I going to do it? It was all the other goals and steps that I wrote down that eventually led to that goal of being on the cover of a magazine. So I know it works. I know because I've done it. I do it all the time in my life, and I'd love for you to start writing down your goals and mapping out a plan for your life of what you want and where you want to go. Because if you don't do it, nobody else is going to do it for you. So take out a piece of paper and just start writing 5 to 10 goals and make them big goals. Make them, crazy goals. And then take each goal and map it and break it down of how you're going to get there. Have that plan of action. And then every day, take little action steps to get there. It's like climbing up that ladder. We just don't start at the top up here. We start here and we go rung by rung and we keep going. Sometimes we might come down a couple steps, but then we keep going. We don't ever stop. And I also have a great video. Stop, starting and stopping and starting and stopping. So I just want to thank everybody, and I want you to go grab that paper now and start writing down your goals, visualize them, and they will happen. Another thing I wanted to tell you, I forgot, was that, we might have a goal, say, of weight loss. Maybe it's to lose 20 pounds. But when we write that goal of, I want to lose 20 pounds, and we start really thinking about it and breaking it down, it becomes more than that. Maybe you want to lose 20 pounds, but really why? Get clear on your why. Do you want to lose 20 pounds to feel better in your clothes? Do you want to feel better in your clothes because you want to be more attractive to your significant other? Do you want to wake up in the morning jumping out of bed because you have loads of energy? Do you want to share this way of healthy eating with your family so they don't have extra weight and they never have to be at that point? It's about our why, and when we start thinking about it, and it gets deeper and deeper and deeper, and it might be so much more than really just losing that 20 pounds. And again, it comes back to that feeling of how it is going to make us feel. Okay, that's it, everybody. Love you guys, and I will see you again on the next episode of Let's Talk with Laura London. Bye-bye.